No, falling, falling, na 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 na, falling, falling. We watched Call of the Night. It was good. How's it going, YouTube? Anime Bar Lounge here with Corey. I'm talking about anime. Call of the Night. I liked it. She hated it.
I did not hate it. This is not Edge Runners. You can't do this to me.
Oh. You have a high stake.
Must I pan the camera to my collection of 9 volumes of Call of the Night?
Is that all there is out right now?
Yes.
Okay. So you clearly have a heavier stake in this one. Vampire jokes are funny. Alright. Why don't you tell everyone why Call of the Night is so good?
Because it's good.
Oh, wow. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, YouTube. This has been Anime Bar Lounge, talking about Call of the Night. No, what do we actually...
It's the vibes, man.
The vibes!
The vibes!
Are immaculate. And they're purple. I love purple.
It is very purple.
Oh,
it is a very purple show, that is for sure.
I really like the couple purple. Shoutouts to the color purple.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Color Purple.
I like vampires, too.
I also like vampires.
I am a sucker for vampires. I rated Vampire Night an 8, despite the fact that it's probably mid by today's standards, and I don't regret that.
I mean, we've had a lot of good vampire stuff coming out recently as well too. Call of the Night like you said, I have a higher stake in this.
Yeah.
I started the manga when it first hit, the first volume hit shelves. I was like, that looks cool, and then I couldn't stop reading it. And I bought every volume after that. And now I'm past the volumes. I'm just buying them because I like this series. So I was very excited, if a bit wary, when they said there was an anime coming. I had some issues with the anime, but the only issues that there really was for me was that it could be a bit leery to Nazuna sometimes. You know, show down her shirt a little bit. Some of the shots in, like, the ending is, like, her squatting down doing a stripper squat.
Oh, yeah,
and it's like... Those shots are in the manga, but they don't hold that long. So...
Well, they hold as long as you want them.
They do hold as long as you want them to, but, like, you know, when it's, like, one panel out of a page, it's kind of like...
You get to choose how long I want to look at this.
Fair. I mean, I guess I could just look at one panel of one volume for the rest of my life, but I don't think that's necessary. But every other aspect of this show, it nailed. This is... The end of this season definitely started to get into the more serious stuff.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
I'm very glad for that, because as I said many times, early Call of the Night is pretty slice of lifey.
Which I liked, actually. I feel like the aesthetic fed into that, and I really related to, like, the idea of, like, nighttime life, because I like the nightlife. I'm a night owl. Like, holy...
It romanticizes the night in a way that I don't think I've seen done.
Yeah, I would agree.
In almost anything.
And I mean, it's in a realistic way too. It shows you that, like, nighttime has deviance and danger and people that shouldn't be out. But it also shows you that nighttime has fun. You got people staying up past the bedtime and being a little adventurous and doing a little naughty things. And you know, I relate to those naughty things.
Yeah.
I mean, what? I'm a good boy. I don't do nothing bad. I don't stay up past 11 when mommy says it's bedtime. I would never do that.
Oh no. It's 4 a.m. right now.
Shh. Don't let mom see the lights on.
Oh no. Quick, turn them off. Turn off the lights.
Oh no, my DS is gonna give us away. Oh, the show's really great, and it's got a great color aesthetic. It's got some of the best, like, color palette choices I've seen. It's not just purple. I just see the purple. I love fucking purple. But it's also got, like, nice, subtle dark blues. And
in some scenes, it's almost like a music video.
Oh, yeah.
Almost the entire soundtrack that's actual songs is done by the same band, the band that inspired the name of the manga. And it just works. Every song, the insert songs they put in there, it vibes well with the vibes.
The vibes!
It really makes you feel the night, like you say. It's just very well done.
And honestly, starting with the slice of life aspect, while it might be off-putting for people that maybe don't like slice of life, I think it has great payoff because it puts a pin in a lot of plot points. Like, it romanticizes the night early so that it can introduce the concept of sort of, you know, like when...
It's world building.
When your brain is introduced to something dopamine-filling and exciting, and you keep hitting that, you get diminished returns, and it literally taps into that and talks about it. For a lot of people that are night owls, it probably started
Nazuna literally talks about this. Yeah.
And I resonated that because, like, as a kid, why do you start staying up late? It's probably like a rebellion thing. Like, even on a subconscious level, like, I don't want to go to bed. I want to do my own thing.
This is kind of like the thing too, because I know so many people have hang-ups with Nazuna being older. But
Yeah.
she is a vampire, and first of all, it's not even... Sure, they look like a human, but they're not the same species. She's
Yeah.
effectively a teenager. Half of her life is spent just in a room.
Yeah.
She says as much. Sure, she stays up at night. That's just because she has to.
She drank the alcohol, though.
She does drink the alcohol, which is kind of off-putting if you want to get into that whole conversation, but it's not.
It's
that
gray
big.
area, but I mean, like, if we're adults here, like, I mean, like, I feel like
It's like I know more about the whole series, so I'm not going to get into any spoilers or anything. Yeah. There's reasons for this stuff. So, people just got to stop with the immediate misconception. Like,
I feel
Nazuna
like
is effectively a
people
teen.
have a hard time dealing with multi-layered context. They see one thing, they attribute it to real life, and you have to realize this is fiction.
It is fiction.
Don't use fiction to justify a older woman grooming a teenage boy, but don't look at fiction as exactly that. This
There's
is a
themes here, of
vampire.
course, like,
Yeah. This is a fictional story. This is a vampire. Those don't exist in real life. And this is largely fine. They're not, like, that much of an age difference. They're different races. But I mean, like, that's just an avenue to explore.
Yep.
And I feel like you should be able to explore fantasies that you have. Fiction's a way to explore those in a healthy way.
Yeah.
So while I obviously wouldn't agree with grooming bad.
Grooming bad. Grooming bad
disgusting.
Grooming is gross and disgusting.
But
That
I
is a
don't think that's what
consensus
this
here.
show is, and I
It is
think
not.
calling someone a groomer for liking it misses the context of the show.
It does. Entirely misses the context.
I mean, if that's a hot point for you, then maybe Anime Bar Lounge is just too hot and sizzling for you. But yeah, Call the Night, good. I really like the characters in this.
The characters are
You would have to have your eyes closed to not see that all the characters in the show are written beautifully.
And we only really get to see Sari, Nazuna, and I forget the crossdresser's name, the trap's name, whatever they...
Trap-kun.
Whatever their name is, I genuinely don't remember.
The viewers are
but-
gonna love that we forgot the Trap's name.
Oh no.
You're the Trap expert. Why am I looking it up?
I don't like this character that much.
Really? Oh man. Oh, I'm sorry. Dude.
I like them, but they're not my favorite, that's for sure.
And I like that the nightlife gets a little more risky as the series progresses
Yep.
too, because of the detective vampire hunter lady whose
Yep.
name eludes me.
Anko. Her name is Anko.
Anko.
I'm genuinely not sure if that's revealed in the show, but her name is Anko.
Okay, I got it now. So Anko, yeah. Anko's an interesting thing because she calls the cops, and now the cops are constantly on this kid's trail, which arguably they could have been from the start, but now that they're here, and the show like makes it like a point because it zooms
The
in.
way the colors worked when the
Yeah.
police came in.
Because you're used to watching
Alarming.
the show, you're used to purple, blue, black, and maybe like touches of
Just
yellow.
some slow vibes.
But like you
panning
get zoom
shots.
in flashes of red, and it's great way to really subconsciously send signals to your brain that something isn't right.
It's the usage of color. Is
Yeah,
just
the usage of
perfect.
color in this anime, beautiful, like a master class of how to use a color palette, like in a restrictive way too. I like restrictive color palettes when done well too. I think it uses like a gradient scale at one point too.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So it knows what it's doing with color. I think it's using color in a way that I don't see done.
Like seeing that
Often
and going back, because I'm gonna reread the manga here soon because
Yeah.
I just want to. But going back to the manga after that is gonna be weird
Yeah, like you
because
almost
it's
wish you had.
blacks and whites. You
Yeah.
know, it can't
It can't
put
do
off
that.
vibe. But man,
Man.
man,
But yeah, it was good. It was great. Even.
this is my favorite of the season. I should just say that now, but I feel like that's kind of obvious.
Yeah, I have too hard of a time picking mine. I'm gonna have to be that indecisive asshole this time, but it
That's fine.
really had a lot going for it. I would say it's tied with Licorice in terms of I didn't watch it episode to episode, but I did for a bit. and I would say they're both great either as shows to watch week to week or to binge all at once.
Yep.
They are both very character driven, so I put them in a similar boat, but honestly, yeah, I feel like Call of the Night has a little more going for it, and I think by virtue of it's probably going to get a season 2 eventually.
I goddamn well hope so.
I feel like because it's hopefully going to get a season 2, it'll probably end up being my favorite if season 2 ends up carrying what it's already doing here.
Yeah.
The other shows had definitive endings, so I got to rate them with their ending in mind.
Mm-hmm.
This has a good season finale. They do a little kiss, so you get a little romantic progress, a little bit of romantic intrigue.
Yeah.
But the show ends on a note where you feel satisfied, but you still want more, and you want those answers, and you want more of that romantic intrigue, and you want to see what Anko's doing, and hopefully they get the good ending.
Have you seen Dagashi Kashi or read it at all?
I don't think so.
This is by the same creator of Dagashi Kashi, which is such a completely different type of show.
Interesting.
So it's shocking to see just the way that this paces itself. So if you knew it from this, totally different vibe.
But yeah. And Nazuzu is a great character. I like vampires, and I like girls that game, and I like girls that drink the alcohol. So she's a very good girl. She's the best girl in this anime. I really did like Anko, but I mean, Anko's not a vampire. I didn't see her drinking. I didn't see her playing video games.
She drank.
Oh, well, okay. So 1 out of 3 ain't bad. Also, Nazuna looks like the girl,
Toga.
she looks like
does
Toga.
yeah, Toga.
And I like Toga. I stopped watching My Hero, so I don't even know
I
why.
stopped reading it.
Yeah, so I mean, I like Toga on a pretty basic level. I think a lot of people do, but I like the design, and she doesn't act anything like Toga either.
No.
Which is arguably better.
The only thing she acts like her with is the blood.
Yeah, Toga makes me a little uncomfortable. So Nazuna's like a better Toga, and I'm sure someone's gonna be mad at me for that.
Oh man,
But that's fine because
the comments.
Toga's not a vampire. I never saw Toga drink alcohol, and I never saw Toga play a video game.
True.
So, I'm right. You're wrong. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna agree with you anyways because I like Nazuna more.
Nazuna's near.
Are you ready to get
purple.
pitchforked to
I'm
death?
ready to get pitchforked.
All right, let's
that's
get
fine.
pitchforked.
I knew that. Talking about anime, what else could happen? But yeah, Call the Night. Good. Watch it now. What are you doing? Why are you watching this?
Watch it.
Go watch that. Go read it. I'm not
Watch
gonna read
Vampires.
it. I'm too lazy. But go watch it. Watch Vampire now. I like Vampire Night. Just go watch all the anime. Then come back.
Yeah, you do that.
Watch every anime on now. Don't do that. That'll probably hurt yourself.
Yeah, probably.
But thanks for watching, YouTube. That was us talking about all the animes, finishing it up with Call of the Night. Join us soon. We're going to be talking about some awards.
Words.
Words. No, take it easy.